Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Gemini, coming out of a nightmare situation and or sleepless nights. 9 weeks is mentioned before you release this. Watch your thought patterns. Don't get fixated on things too much. Don't overthink things. There is an offer of unconditional love, a new love perhaps entering your life. Very strange. So as one door opens, another one closes. It's usually the other way around, but you walked away from the misery of the past, or you are walking away from the misery of the past. Usually I would like to see it this way around, walking towards the love. But this looks like that you've walked away from the offer of a new love. And these cups are usually all full, and they're not, they're empty and battered. So something hasn't worked out here. But there is a chance of unconditional love. You just have turned your back on it. And I don't understand why you would do that. 1 month is mentioned, and 8 months. So you're leaving that behind. Could be Cancer, Pisces, water sign energy, but it's very emotional. There may have been a child conceived and you are unaware of that. Yeah, it looks very much like that to me. Perhaps in the beginning it was a good thing, or a relationship was a good thing, but it's turned sour. Somebody wants to know why. If you continue to focus on why, you will get no closure, because sometimes we don't find out why. At the bottom of the deck there is a path of blood and tears. There is the misery of being torn between two things, two people, two situations, two properties, and confusion. So the number 31 is important, but someone's fixating on the why this didn't work out. It was so promising, so good, the offer of a new love. So why? I want to know why now, Spirit. That's very strange. Please let me know if you understand what they're saying, because for me this is, I can't understand why you would do that. Healing your heart chakra. So it's time to start the process of healing. The green is the heart. It teaches you the principles of balance in your life. Love and self-control. Being generous with love, you're able to balance the romantic side with the understanding and compassion of unconditional love, which that is. It requires you to self-nurture and find your own self-love. So you've maybe finally found enough love in yourself to walk away. When she's disconnected from the energies of earth, she becomes unsettled and flighty, which affects the way in which she manages her daily life. So it maybe became abundantly apparent that though you were in an unhealthy situation where you needed to love yourself more. It's time you reconnected to the energies of nature. Lately you're feeling a discontent and have begun to notice subtle changes in your behaviour, and in some instances it's not so subtle. Something has changed in you, and the time you once spent connecting with nature is no longer available to you. It's time to take a breath and take a breather. Go outside, touch the ground and take a few deep breaths to reconnect with the vitality she has to offer you. Allow the energies of Mother Earth to recharge your batteries, and she shares herself with you. You will be amazed how quickly you feel refreshed and recharged by taking these simple steps. This is a gentle reminder of how important your connection to nature is and how easy it is to find strength from the Mother Earth. So don't concentrate on the whys, because you will send yourself daft. Virgo, there may be the loss of a child, a failed pregnancy, but there is a definite no answer if you've got a yes/no question. There is no emotional happiness in a situation. Perhaps there's something wrong within the home and family life. Your cups are empty, you're feeling drained and emotional. There's lack of commitment here, there's actions being taken there, and movement forwards. You will be victorious, you will be successful, so carry on with what you're passionate with. A fire sign energy may be entering your life. There's those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved, but victory and success will be yours, so hang in there. 10 months is mentioned of absolute misery by the look of it. Yeah, you're at a fork in the road. You will be victorious. Whatever you decide to do is going to be successful. However, this is a transformational time. Number 13, the monkey, the alpaca and the owl are your animal totems. The monkey, I believe, is 92 plus or minus 12 February to February, but I'm not sure. And at the bottom of the deck, you have a complete turnaround of your bliss. So go towards your bliss. A Ten of Cups has been righted. So whatever you choose to do will be the right thing. So you can't make a wrong decision, but you must make a decision to decide whether to stay on the path that you're on and make that work, or choose a whole new path completely. Horus. This is the throat chakra, so you need to speak your mind, be honest about everything. Horus was born the son of Osiris and Isis, and had a brother named Seth. Seth killed their father, and Horus grew up swearing revenge for his father's death. So Horus and Seth engaged in many battles, and in one battle Seth blinded Horus in his left eye. The god Thoth healed and restored Horus's eye, which enabled him to finally battle and kill Seth. The eye was then said to be magical and represented the symbol of the power of protection. So the evil eye, the eye, I think is it Greece or Turkey, use it. It could be very important. You may be travelling there. How, I don't know because of the lockdown, but having the powers to protect comes with much responsibility and requires a clear sense of judgment. When people you love need protection, it is natural for you to step into that role, accept that you are aware of their wrongdoings, so you are aware of somebody's wrongdoings. With a warrior personality such as yours, you find it hard to step aside and let others have their own battles and bear their own consequences. You have an overwhelming need to blindly protect those you love without contemplating the whole situation. Being a martyr denies them the chance to learn from their own experiences. They got themselves into this situation and now they need to find their own way out. Give them the chance to manage and learn from this situation themselves. So like I said before to you many times, you have to put boundaries in place. This is a lesson as much for you as for them, so stay on the fringes even if it gets messy. Try not to offer support. Times may be tough for your loved one. However, this is a real opportunity for them to change their behaviour and begin to be more positive in the outcomes of their life. For you, it's a chance to stand back and watch how strong and resilient your loved one really is. You've been there for them long enough. It's time for them to fight their own battles. Sagittarius, again, there's no defending a situation. There seems to be Spirit don't want you to take action. There's no need for you to defend yourself because you've done nothing wrong. So if you're feeling defensive, don't be. There's no need. Yeah, there is conflict and it could get nasty with a fire sign female, a Leo, possibly. Could be Aries or Sagittarius, could be yourself. But usually this is a Leo lady who's all about the finances. But there will be no winners in this argument and everyone will regret it. So please, if you can, just walk away. You don't have to defend yourself in this situation. Yeah, there is chaos and conflict, but there has to be a fair and just resolution to this situation. There's the number 33 and the number 38 are important. So be fair, but don't roll over and let them kick you when you're down either. There is chaos and conflict, but it's needed. So try defending yourself. There's no need to defend yourself in this situation. Yeah, your inner instinct needs to come into play. Listen to Spirit because they are trying to tell you to walk away. Don't do this. You're being influenced by others or events that are happening around you. We all have the ability to understand the universe at a deeper level and listen to messages she gives us as random thoughts or voices that have no place on this earthly plane. I add to that the animals, the insects, the birds, the numbers on a clock, random coincidences. Songs on a radio. She talks to us constantly. However, like the children we are, we often choose to ignore the chatter from our mother when we are busy playing grown-ups and have no need for parental interaction in our version of the game. The universe is giving us a very clear message. In fact, those messages are so clear that it would be easy to believe that you're stuck in your own personal Groundhog Day. Being stubborn and rebelling against change is not an endearing quality. It's hard work for everyone, and it's time for you to take a break and give in. Not every event needs to be a battle, not every battle needs to be won. Sometimes a truce is just the alternative way to win, whilst keeping your dignity. So just walk away. You don't have to win this fight. It's pointless, really. Pointless. There's no need for it. And Pisces, there is some sort of disconnection, a split, a choice that's made. Possibly the wrong choice is being made. Gemini energy, it rules the hands, arms and shoulders, so there may be issues there. And communications and siblings. Those born on the 6th or the 24th, living or past. Date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Those born on the 22nd, flipping it, 3 major arcanas. 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. And those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So Spirit wants you to feel the fear, take the risk and do it anyway. Doesn't matter what other people think. Just walk away with your head held high. This is my Dick Whittington card. Be prepared to leave everything behind. The whole village laughed at Dick because he believed that London had streets of gold. And when he got there, he realised he had been a fool because there wasn't any streets of gold. But he persevered with his dream, even though he was confused and torn between what he should do and what he wanted to do, and became the Lord Mayor of London anyway. But time is running out for you. The number 30 is massively important. Tick tock. The time on the clock is 8 minutes past 10. So you need to do something now. Feel the fear and do it anyway. I know you're torn and you have a decision to make, but if you don't make it soon, it won't go well. So make that decision and move forwards. Yeah. So you've been blamed for something that's not your fault, really, and you're keeping secrets for others, and that's getting you in deeper trouble. So, Rhiannon is beautiful and often rode like the wind on her white horse. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. One day a man saw her and could not resist her beauty, and after a long chase he caught up with her and they fell in love and married. Shortly after the birth of their first son, Rhiannon was falsely accused of killing him and sentenced to stand at the gates while carrying visitors on her back until she admitted her crime. Some years later, her son, who had actual fact been kidnapped, was found, and Rhiannon was reinstated to her rightful status as queen. During this entire time of the ordeal, Rhiannon remained steadfast in her truth, despite the opinions and judgments of others. You have become the centre of attention. However, it's not in a positive light. This is a position you've very rarely found yourself in before, and it doesn't make you comfortable. Usually you're looked upon as someone who can be trusted for your judgment. However, at present you're surrounded by the doubt of others. So stand solid in your truth and know within yourself that your decisions are honourable, despite what others believe. There are other aspects to this that are happening in the situation, and the bystanders don't know all of it. As a result of your respect for others, you have chosen to keep quiet about the details, which is not helping your cause. So find within yourself the strength and courage to see through to the end. It's a bit of a rocky road, but you will quickly triumph and find yourself back in favour with those who doubted you, and they will learn from you the lesson to stand strong in your beliefs.